Multi-stream. Let me get us set up. I gotta make sure we live. Oops. So y'all ready to start this again? Let's get it.
Henry tells me you're really a nobleman, sir.
Indeed, good wife. I'm Sir Hans
Alright, bet.
Lord of the Ruther. That is,
Alright, so we bet.
Almost a
Last time we
nobleman,
played,
sir.
we saved
Look
two
who's
times.
finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
You already know.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Alright, my fault. Sir Hans captured by humans. To cut a long story short.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna Juva.
See now, you finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hannah as a reward for saving me, your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside?
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
I'm not even focused. Crazy. Alright, let me see. How do you beat the cutthroats? Think they're getting me here.
True.
I think, I mean...
I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
So what happened
Quite
last
welcome.
game,
The Lords of Lipa do not leave their
like the
friends
beginning
to
2 hours of this
Do
game...
tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Shelios, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Berghoff, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to
So
turn.
now we have
Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
So I guess
It's
the
not all that
stronger
hard to
they get, the more
brew.
potent
With a bit of
it is,
practice,
I
you
guess.
could manage it yourself.
'Cause it said
Thanks,
reset,
Havlana.
cigarette snaps or
This'll
whatever.
come in handy.
You use those
No
in
doubt.
the game, so I wanted
But we'd better
to
get going.
use
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
For real. For them to get there is like crazy. Alright.
Sorry.
Where are we going, Kate?
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Rest of our company. We have to go back to Mud. I saw Toff at the pond. Yeah,
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. You're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known oats since childhood.
I wonder, are we actually gonna go back to the old map? This game. I saw
Hold on a
Toff
bit.
at the pond.
Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
You don't believe me? I know it sounds.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Berghoff is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too.
If
But I
anyone
don't
knows,
think
Tom
either
is
of them
technically
are around here.
that,
But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace
he's
that
that bald
sword.
dude.
That's
Actually, is
good.
he the bald dude?
You never know when you might need it around here.
Damn,
Come
I cannot remember.
on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
I forgot who Toph was. I'm not gonna lie. Just giving us money like we poor. Like we're really rich though. I'm gonna keep saying this with these cutscenes, the game itself. Beautiful. It looks 10 times better than it did before. And we're just now getting to the opening scene, so it's crazy. How they played for like 10 more minutes of the first playthrough I did yesterday. We really got to this part. It would have been a better end. I wonder how many hours of playtime this is gonna last us. Like I said, this is what we be playing up until I think Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out. That'll be our next game stream. And then after Shadows, I think we got some other releases that we can play. I'm not sure if I'm not really sure if I'm gonna play. But after that, we'll be approaching our summer, and I already know what hits on the 17th. GTA 6 is definitely going to be a streaming game. Pretty sure everybody's going to be streaming that though, so let's see how that goes. That shit looks so good. It's like a movie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, tell me this ain't like a movie.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
That's crazy.
Fuck!
Bro just threw shit.
You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
That's crazy.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Rata! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinky, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you! What's all this about?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have fun showing them.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not. Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait, one moment!
I'm so ready to show these people who we really are. Because I know what he doing.
What?
Like this.
The fuck was that?
I'm loving the dialogue.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, French?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Alright, so now we back into making some choices. Wash and change, we have the best fellas. We can always go back. Yeah.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
For real, we can't go back.
You're right.
Apparently it took
We're
us
a pair of
days
tramps.
to get here.
But we can't go back.
You're telling me?
It'd be a total disgrace.
Well, you'd get over it, but what about me? I wanted to use this expedition to show Uncle Hanush that I'm adult and ready to rule Perkstein. But now, there's no way we can go back now. Not in this state. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
They did, that's crazy.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Magennis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rathai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
That's crazy. Report for work is crazy. Oh, shoot. Hey, that's old.
What is it? What's that one with in the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that which. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Oh yeah, let's get her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That's a picture of art. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
It's me.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of
Trash,
tricks.
that's trash. I did like how the game does autosave.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his
That shit did not take no snake off.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord Frederick is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment. I'll be right back.
Wait, Catherine?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, hey? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Hell no.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Oh, she lying.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Tripping.
I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Oh, she probably was supposed to be there, that's why.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
For real? Why she doing this like that?
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Damn, she was our one witness.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What? I'm not ready.
Always ready, I guess.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Okay, she was going to pull the stuff over.
All right, we'll do it.
Sound like some
Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your maid. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallops, Seratas,
Scallops.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back of my whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovit's bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be? Can I get to the wedding?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Who is this? Semi.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Still got some clout. It's crazy. That's a medieval word. Clout, law, clout. Chasing clout. I don't even got no other questions.
Seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Alright, let's see.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
Alright, hello, fake mom. We gotta move these sacks, bro.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
That's crazy.
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too, at least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law, oratores, the priests who pray for us, laboratores, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes, and bellatores, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork? Or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Boy.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks, even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Alright, that worked, bro. It's that sack from the cart. I'm assuming it is this cart. Maybe it's not. Nah, I do not see the sacks. Oh, shit.
Goddamn bullshit. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Alright, she said set it on like a plank or something. But this, put down a set. Okay, that works. Damn, I gotta do that for 5 times.
I promised myself I wouldn't leave it to the last moment.
You're doing work here.
Have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
What's sad is I can't run.
I'd like a beer.
Put it down in a second. Look at the interiors. The interiors all look nice. It's crazy.
Qui licit, non qui negat.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
Capon talking to people.
And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is on the one who declares, not on the one who denies.
I think Capon trying to get a weapon or something. Or trying to prove who he is. Alright, we got 2 more.
I'll have a beer.
I am.
Oh shit, what did you say?
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Don't insult our dead campaigners. You're the fool.
Calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
You about to scratch.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Capon with that hit. Oh yeah, I'm ready to scratch.
I'll show you.
Here he is.
Who wants this scratch?
Now we'll have you.
Come on then.
Slice him up. Hey,
Stop beating him! Will you bolt me? Did you learn that?
We're gonna go to your house.
Okay. It's probably because, I don't know how I like that.
You want to try me?
Different opponents with RP. There we go. Nah, yes, I don't know.
Come on then.
Who gonna try? Who gonna throw him in?
I hope these aren't any clowns.
You'll never beat me, you swine!
I don't even care about any of that.
You want to try me? Take that!
Is that stamina
I'm all yours.
Oh, that's one down. Let's get it. Come on, bro. Combat does feel a lot nicer.
Show your stuff.
This is unbelievable.
I'm not going to.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Oh, damn, cake. That boy Cake on something serious.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
See, I can't live like this.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, 'cause this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
I would have been heated.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with putting you out of the shit all the time.
You pulled me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really going to blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. What an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Okay, there.
Lost for words, are you? All right. Have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Yeah. So what? What? You gotta give me a second.
But I told her that she was in the shower. I told her to take it. She said she needs help doing something.
What, ladies? Time to go on. But I swear to Christ,
If I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
What's up?
Hey! Oh, my Bobo!
She said she needs your help before 10.
Alright.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight!
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
This boy acting like he mad, but he gonna need me at the end of the day.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
You see the subtle little details that he actually has dirt, like a ring of dirt on his neck from being in there like that. Again, I'm gonna keep giving this game praise. Alright, crime and reputation is what we've learned. This won't end well. I think that's our first trophy, right? Well, not trophy, well, little accomplishment.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
And that is a game save. You can travel to already discovered places. So actually now, I think we have free reign.
You're in the right place. Over here.
I'm not gonna talk to her yet. Let's do a little bit of exploring before we end the stream. We got like 10 more minutes before I have to go do some other things.
Hey, over here. Where are you going?
So if you look on the map, actually, can we pull up the map? Ah, look at that. Looks pretty nice. We haven't unlocked anything from this point, so we just been in this general area, it looks like. But I think the map is a lot bigger than what we think it is. Let me see. Let's zoom all the way out. Yep, it definitely is. Good size map. I heard there was 2 maps though on this game. This is where we, I think, started the game. By the pond. Yep, this is where we got ambushed. Gain access. It's a decent sized map.
Well, fine. Just ignore me. What could I
I'm
know?
not ignoring you, girl. I'm trying to explore real quick. Alright. I'm just randomly running around now, but we may have to come to a stopping point for some things I gotta do, y'all. I do want to make this an hour stream, so yeah, I give like 10 minutes possibly. New index code, let me see. I never read the index codes from the last game. It's just information, honestly. But there's stuff everywhere. It's a lot of stuff to do. Ah, this game is beautiful. I'm gonna keep saying it. Let's see, there's a shop right there. Let's see how shops look compared to the old game. Ooh, the frame rate is dropping. I don't like that. Bartering is still a thing. I like shops, hunting sword, arrows, crude bolts, hunter belts. It looks polished. Like, you can't say it doesn't look polished.
Hey, maybe next time.
Like, look how in depth the shop is. Can we steal? Can we still steal things? Yep. Still got shop guards. That's still a thing.
Did you drink away your hose?
NPCs actually do work. You got vines on the houses. Things actually look really, really nice. Alright, let's visit one more little area. What is it? The ale house. Oh, so the girl left actually. So I guess if you don't do a mission right away, the NPCs will leave. Ooh, these drops in frame rates are killing me. There's eggs in a tree over here. Oh, I see. I just can't knock it down. What is this? Let's go in here and see what it is. Oh, it's just a little shed. This is an ale house. Oh, this is the ale house I was just at. It's crazy because it doesn't even look like it. Look at the light that comes through back
Did you forget your clothes somewhere?
You got drunkards. People are just drunk going around. Oh, he's a musician. Nonetheless, y'all, it's a good game. That's all I can say. It's living up to expectations and all that stuff. So, what our plans is tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna have a late stream. So, honestly, anybody that's gonna be watching tomorrow, it is probably won't be streaming until what? About 9 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a real late stream. Get off of work at 8. But now, y'all, Kingdom Come 2 is looking and it's doing and it's giving. That's all I can say. But we're gonna end the stream for now. This was just an hour just to show a little gameplay, get past that opening scene, get into the city. We've seen some new features, so we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. If not tomorrow, we are on Friday. So Friday we may have an extended stream. We'll be on here a lot longer. Get a good chunk of the game out the way. But until then, I'll see y'all.